Welcome to Yuasa Battery Pro Tips, where we power your passion with expert tips, tricks, and guidelines to get the best out of your Yuasa battery. I'm Chris with Yuasa, here to talk to you today about proper methods and techniques for battery maintenance. Whether you're getting your vehicle out of storage or just tuning it up, it's essential to take care of your battery to get the power your ride desires. So, let's get started.
Before performing any maintenance or inspection on your battery, you'll want to check your safety and surroundings.
Make sure there are no open flames or the possibility of sparks around your batteries. Always wear protective gloves, clothing, and eyewear. Now, your ride is powered by either this AGM style battery or this conventional battery.
For your conventional style battery with liquid electrolyte, you always want to take a look around the surface of the battery for any apparent problems. Additionally, check your battery's cables and clamps for loose connections. Now it's time for an initial voltage check. If your voltage reads 12.2 or less, there is a high probability the battery needs to be replaced. All of these preliminary checkups should be done at a minimum of once a month to make sure your battery is running at peak performance.
Once you've done an initial assessment of your battery's condition, it is best to remove it from the vehicle for any servicing it might need.
Your first step is to ensure the electrolyte levels are properly adjusted. Remove the filler plugs and then, using only distilled water, fill each cell until the level is above the minimum level line on the battery case. You can fill to the maximum line, but never overfill or the cells will leak. Now, if you notice that the levels were below the minimum lines before refilling, the lead plates in the battery may be damaged and a new replacement may be required. If you think that this is the case, it's best to have your battery's condition checked at a Yuasa dealer. After adjusting the levels, finger tighten the filler plugs back into place. The next step is to do a simple cleaning of your battery using a mixture of baking soda and water to neutralize any remaining electrolyte on the battery's surface. Now, brush the solution onto the battery and terminals. Then rinse it off with clean water and dry the battery using a rag or paper towel. To further clean the terminals of any corrosion, you can use a terminal cleaner or a small wire brush.
Now that your battery's clean, it's time to recheck the charge.
When using a voltmeter, the battery terminal voltage should read at least 12.6 volts. If your voltage is below this or you've adjusted the electrolyte levels, a boost charge is required. Charge the battery in a well-ventilated area away from kids and pets. The variety of chargers you can use is endless, but it is recommended that you use an automatic charger or maintainer specifically designed for power sports batteries. To know more about the battery charging process and the best methods to power your ride, click the link in the description.
When servicing an AGM-style battery, you don't need to inspect the electrolyte levels since the battery is permanently sealed and should never be opened. Cleaning and charging methods for AGM-style batteries are the exact same for conventional batteries.
The one feature to note about the AGM batteries is the battery terminal voltage. The full charge voltage should read about 12.8 volts. These batteries have design differences which influence the terminal voltage.
After you've performed maintenance up to this point, there still might be some tests that your battery needs, especially if it's been in storage. While your battery may exhibit good terminal voltage, it may not be in the best state of health. Your battery could be seriously short on capacity due to corrosion or sulfation. You can take the battery to a Yuasa dealer and have a capacity test performed. These test results will indicate if you should replace the battery with a new one or reinstall the existing battery in your vehicle. It's important to remember, even with proper care and maintenance of your battery, they will eventually wear out. As with any part of a vehicle, you'll find it's more convenient to replace them before they fail. With this in mind, you may want to have your battery's condition periodically checked at a Yuasa dealer. There are tests available to purchase for checking state of health and state of charge for your battery. While these tests are easy to use and provide convenience for DIY, they can be a bit pricey. A Yuasa battery gives your ride the power it needs, so make sure you're giving the battery the care it needs. Head over to yuasabatteries.com and click on the Resources tab for more pro tips to power your ride, or if you have any further questions. I'm Chris with Yuasa, and I have a question. What drives you?